welcome. Thanks for joining me. I know it's been a while. I mainly do cross stitch diamond painting. I may do some other crafts sometimes. I am still learning, so any suggestions and comments, leave them down below. So this is one I completed. Now let's get right into it. This is the Diamond Painting Canada. I will never order from them again. Detail's not really good. Thing is, the drills are really good. The canvas is nice. It's just the quality of the painting isn't details aren't there. That's what I want to say. So I finished it though. I sealed it. I do have to cut it because you can see all the goop at the bottom there. So I'm probably going to cut it. I'm not going to put it on foam board, and I'm just going to probably store it. So another thing with Diamond Painting Canada, it's not a Canadian company. It's a China company. So I didn't really like that because nowhere does it say it's not a Canadian company. It doesn't say it's a China company either. So anyways, that's complete. I like the concept of the bug and the surfboards. Diamond Art Club has one. So I might have to think about that one. Anyways, here we go. So the rest of the video, we're going to do my fairy dust one that came in. I did the unboxing like last week. So today's Wednesday for you. I did the unboxing last week. So I'm going to show you that video, and then I'll show you how I stored it and what I got done. So I'll be right back. To it. I know I'm looking at this package. So I finally got my fairy dust diamond painting in. I ordered it back on February 10th. So that was a pretty long time to come in. I know it was Chinese New Year and it was only one painting, and it was from Sunature, I think. I can't remember how to pronounce it. So this is the way it came packaged. It is not heavy at all. You can tell the beads are down here somewhere. And I just wanted to show you how they package that. I'm not going to flip it because the label's on the other side, but holy jumping, that's some packaging. So I wouldn't even know how to open it. So let's just tear into it and see what happens. Or should I open it off screen because it's painful? That's all tape on the outside of it, that orange stuff. Okay, that's going to make a lot of noise. So let me get the orange stuff off and I'll be right back. Okay, so it came with the orange paper, then it came with a black paper on it, and then it came with the bubble wrap on it with tape. So just sticking this in the garbage. Give me a sec. So packaging is definitely very good. It's taped all up either side. Oh my gosh, look at that. I can't really unroll it. Well, it's not getting damaged, that's for sure. Look at the amount of tape they have on the end of it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's so much tape here. Let's see if I can get into it. It looks like there's a tube with it. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, there's the drills, and then there's the canvas. Gosh. I don't want to wreck the canvas. So I think that's a skill on its own. There's the toolkit, but I'm scared to pull it out. Oh my gosh, it is packed well. There is no fear of anything getting damaged. And that is actually attached to with the tape to the, so is this. So is the canvas attached with tape to the packaging. There we go. Finally. Holy. Listen, it was a pain to do that. I'm sure it was painful to watch, but you got to give them credit. They packaged it really well, so you don't have to worry about it being damaged. So that toolkit's attached to that. I'm not taking it off. So let's look and see what I got. Another little packaging here. My floor is full of packaging. They got some rubber bands on here. Oh, it just has my name and then what it was. But I want to show you. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Of course, I rolled it upside down. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it came with a tube in it. Definitely have to lay it flat. It's a birthday cake space theme. I wonder if I got a better picture of it. I just have a delivery coming, and it's medical supplies. So give me one sec. Let me grab that. Sorry about that. My son's new pump just came, so I had to sign for it. So because it was space theme, I knew there was going to be a lot of dark colors on it, but I thought with the fairy dust, it wouldn't be so bad. So it's got 45 colors. It's got a little felty on the side, not overly thick. Got this little scallop edge, but not too bad. Not super sticky, which I think would be okay. It'd be easier to move them and straighten them with all the dark colors, but it's supposed to be a space cake or something. And that's what the company's called. Awesome. So excited now. Let's look at those drills. That's a good size, I think, for me. I don't mind that size. So let's look at the drill. Now, they come in all individual packaging, and I don't have a whole bunch of storage, but I do have this really big basket, so I might put them in there and then go from there. So let's get the paper out first. Yeah, so 45 colors, and there's the picture. That's what it is. So I knew it was going to be dark. Little space themed cake. It tells you instructions and then the symbols, the weight, the quantity. So that's okay. Now the most exciting thing, let's have a look at some of these. And I bring in closer so we can look. Oh, that might be a little too close. So, oh, so nice. I'm going to get a tray. Look at some of these colors. They're super staticky. So you can see there, they're really staticky. But look, they're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Let's look at a few more. Come out while I do that. Oh, I'm excited. I really want to get this done. I really need to finish my surfboards. But I don't think I need to kit this up. I think I'm going to put it in a basket. I do have the kit for it. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. No, I think I might kit it up because there is 45. So let's look at 26. What number is 26? That's actually navy. That is actually the navy color. What number is that? 939. So that is beautiful. Oh, I got to show you some of these. These are nice. I'll bring you in a bit closer. Oh, that's not closer. Look how nice those are. Wow, they're beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. They look great. That is one big bag. I think I'm going to try using the spacers on it. You know, the spacers I got from Forever Young that I'm using on my big one. So let's just I am going to kit this up. I'm not going to leave it like this. I think it's too much. But look at that. Look at those colors. Oh, gosh. So nice. So nice. So let me kit it up. We can look at them a bit better, and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. So this is the extra I have. I just kept them in the bags. I'm getting to know the numbers. This is 310, the DMC code, and this is 939. So this is black and the dark blue. I know, I'm learning. Those two are easy. So before I show you the painting, I'm going to show you the storage I got. So I got these. I'm going to show you a picture at the end of all four of them lined up. So wait till the end and you'll see it. Really, really good. I got so there's four of these little containers. I got it off of Amazon. It was $38. I had a $25 gift card, so I used that. So now it cost me like $20, which I think is pretty good. I just had to tell you the way, you can see that they're a little loose here, the way they go in, which is fine. That's the way it's supposed to be. But when they're packing it, they stuck this in between so they wouldn't move around, which I thought was really, really good. And they also had the tissue paper that went around all of them, so they weren't getting like rubbing up against each other. I think for a $40 thing, that was pretty good. The company is called Red 2, like the number, the color and the number. I would show you the packaging, but when they shipped it right with the label right on top of the packaging, so you can't really see it. It came with these here, 2 for each one of them, and they're sticky. So you can cut them, or you can leave them like that, stick them on the side, stick them on the bottom, and you can attach them together. I didn't do that because I need them to be mobile. I don't have the space for it, but I'm going to keep this. There's the rest of them. I'm going to keep that because if I ever decide to get my dream craft room with a whole diamond painting table, I think that would be great. So there's that. And then it came with tons of labels and numbers. So I used the numbers because that's how it was. Came with some blank ones. And then it came with the DMC codes. Like, I think it was pretty good. They're nice and thick. So you can see I stuck them on the front. So there's that. But I'll show you the containers. So let's come a bit closer. So they've got the little handle so you can pull it out when you do it. And then it's got the tray at the top, and then it's got this at the bottom. So what you can do is you can turn it and then put them at the top there. And there you go. It's hard to see with that color, but there you go. So that's what I did. It works out pretty good. They're super, super staticky. The drills were staticky. The containers were staticky. So I used rubbing alcohol and did it all. Most of them are pretty good. A couple of them I had to go back and do it when I was using it, but that worked pretty good. Came with the little instructions. So you can attach it. You can do it sideways. You can attach them like that, like that. So at the bottom. So yeah, I think for $40, that is fantastic. So let's get right into it. It is nice. Let me come out a bit. I know the sun's coming through. Hopefully it's not too distracting when we're doing it. But no, because we're going to be down here. So I'll make sure I'm not in the sun when we do it. And there we go. I love it. I think I need to get another fairy dust one. So far, so good. It's a lot darker than I usually do. I usually like using the lighter colors. If you watch any of my videos, zooming out, you see the detail. It's not great detail, but it's starting to come. I'll show you the picture. Space cake. That's what it's supposed to be. But I want to see the fairy dust, the dark ones. And I don't know if you can see it, but it is gorgeous. Hopefully, I don't think the camera's going to do it justice. They attach really good together. No troubles. It's really nice. And I was using the spacer. So that's what we're going to do today. We don't need trays. We're just going to use the one that's in there. I got some wax from, I think these little blue ones came from Art Dot. And we're just going to use the blue pen. My blue pen, I like this one, nice and light. Got good contour to it. And let's take this off and we'll do this little bit here. I can show you. It's a little harder to take this off with the fairy dust ones. A lot of them, because I think they're so close together. I did roll it already. Rolling it makes a difference. But for the most part, I might lose one or two. So, but they are gorgeous. I want to get one with that has really bright colors, like all these colors in here. A little bit closer. See how nice these colors are? I hope you could, does it justice on camera, how beautiful they are. And when diamond painting, I'll tell you what's going on for me. Missed a couple of video days. You know, sometimes life. Oh, that was weird. The glue came off. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, it's still sticky. So look how nice that looks. Let's do some of the bright colors. So down here, look how pretty that red is. So let's do that. Hopefully the sun will be okay. So I have to use the chart here. It's up the top here too. Sorry, let me show you. Whoa, wrong way, wrong way. It's up at the top here. It's super small. I'm 100 years old. I can't see that very well, even with my reading glasses on. So I've been just using that, and then I can put it beside me like this, and it's easier to do it. I'm just going to move storage. At the end, I'll show you how I think I already said that. I'm going to show you a picture at the end how I have it set up so it's easy. So let's do this little. Now, if you look here, let's go back close to it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a horseshoe and there's an arrow that goes like a half circle. So it's not coming in focus. There we go. So I just got to be a little careful when I do that. So let's get going. Come a bit closer. Lock myself into place. Let's move it over a bit. And let's do I'm just deciding. I guess the little hump there. So it's 13. Let's get that out. So look how nice. I don't know if you can see that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. So this is by Sunature. Is that what it's how you say it? I already went online to have a look to see my next one, which I'm probably going to order it this week. These are, look how nice that is. That is beautiful. So, like I said, glue's good. Drills are nice and tight, like they sit in nice and tight. The spacers are working out great. It's just like really, really nice all the way around. Really enjoying it. And it's going pretty quick. I think most of this I did over the last 2 days. That one doesn't have as much sparkle on it, but we're just going to leave it. So, should I tell you what's going on? Oh my gosh, life sometimes, throws you a curve. Last week, Thursday, I woke up and I couldn't even move my arm. If you watched any of my videos, I had trouble with my arm. It's been really sore. So I couldn't stand on Thursday, so I didn't do Saturday video. I went to the gym on the Friday and decided I needed to go talk to the pharmacist. I didn't really eat anything either because it hurt and I couldn't move it. So part of the problem is not eating, of course. You got to eat. So that was why I was not feeling good. And then she told me I was taking the wrong things for my arm. So she told me what to take. And it's like back to normal. It's a little stiff when I wake up in the morning. So shout out to the pharmacist. Our pharmacist is awesome. So my arm was feeling a little, it's definitely 100 times better. It's a little stiff when I get up, but like right now I had gone to the gym this morning and it's actually really good. Just checking to make sure. I know probably saw some scratchy there. Just checking to make sure my mic was on. And it's a little stiff, but no pain. So I know I should have gone to the doctor. I had an appointment. I canceled it because thought I was feeling better. I think that's the same one. I missed it. But at least I'm feeling better. And then my son had a bit of a medical crisis. He's fine. Everybody's fine. No worries. He was a little under the weather and he was sick. If you don't know, he's diabetic. So he got dehydrated. His electrolytes are low. He's got a real issue with his electrolytes, keeping them up. He always has to take extra. I think it's a diabetic thing. I don't know if it's a diabetic thing or not. But so then, of course, he was sick. So then we had a hospital visit, and that never goes well. They're not pleasant. And then, of course, you're tired. You're worried about him. So I didn't do a video. He's fine now. He's home. He missed his pump appointment to get his new insulin pump, but he's going today. So everything's back to normal. Life sometimes is just, you got to ride your wave. Sometimes it's low, sometimes it's high. The lows appreciate the high, but yeah, I wasn't, a little stressed there. I can't tell what those are. It's that one or the horseshoe. Okay. That's the horseshoe. They're pretty close together. I know you can't really see there. Let me move it a bit. So that was that. So just got to catch up on some sleep. Yesterday was a good day though, but I didn't feel like doing a video. I just wanted to craft a little bit, so I did this diamond painting. Today I'm going to finish this section, and I think I'm going to get my diamond art club out again. I'm feeling good about the diamond painting. I'm going to set my diamond painting up like my cross stitch, work on one every week, some little projects in between. I like things a little bit organized and neat, I think, and scheduled. Kids always said I definitely like a schedule. Oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. I was looking up how pretty it is. It really is pretty, isn't it? And because you're using the grids here, which I got from Forever Young. Let me come out and I'll show you. I need a sip of my coffee. I'm having coffee this morning. A little bit more. That's too close. So I got these from Forever Young. Zigzag ones. I'm going to get another box. They're really good. They do bend. Like you can see, it's not completely straight anymore. So you really got to push it when you go on. But they work really good. So I'm going to have some of my coffee. Sorry, I lit my butterfly mug this morning. I do have a very scratchy throat. So I'm crossing my fingers that I do not get sick. That's all I need, right? Starting to feel better. Everything's getting back to normal, and then you get sick. This one doesn't have very many of them. So I'm just going to take, I know you can't see. There we go. That's pretty red. I'm just going to hold it here. It won't go away. Yeah, it's been pretty stressful here, so I need a couple of crafting days. So my husband's working. He's on day shift. He's working tomorrow and Thursday. Plus, it was my husband's birthday yesterday. So did some stuff with him and just busy. I did diamond paint quite a bit yesterday, too, because he wanted to work on the cars or something. I don't know what he's doing in the garage. So we did go out for a nice dinner with all the kids and my daughter's boyfriend. My daughter wasn't feeling well. I was just like, no, I missed one. I missed two. See, they're pretty close together. I don't know if you could see that really well, but they're super close to see the difference. So, but anyways, my husband likes fajitas. We went to a restaurant where he likes the fajitas, and they had half-price wings on Monday. So, win-win. I like wings, so it was good. It was nice. But like I was saying, I need a couple of days of not leaving the house and no whirlwind, no drama. So I think tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym. Thursday I'm not going to go to the gym, but I'm going to cross-stitch those 2 days and watch some TV, but no drama or anything. I think I want to watch some. Do you ever watch that show, Secrets of the Museum, or Museum Secrets? I love that show. Or, you know what I feel like watching? Some killer crocodile movies. Crocodiles kill humans. There's that one. I can never remember what it is. I have to look it up. But the one with Betty White, and she feeds the crocodiles. So maybe I'll watch some bee crocodile movies. There's an Australian one too I like. So. No true crime. No, nice calm. I'm not sure. Crocodile movies are calm. We'll see. I cannot believe. Look how nice they fit together. They're just. I think I'm going to order a fairy dust one, like a complete full fairy dust one like this one. But I also think I'm going to order a regular diamond painting from them and have a look and see what that's like. And I am going to order something from Diamond Art Club. But I think next month I might order a Christmas one from them and start that. No, it might be a little early to start Christmas, but I'd like to have it all done and completed. And those ones are so big, so. Still a little slow on the diamond painting. I just really hope I don't get sick because my throat is killing me. Oh, a couple up here, I forgot. That's where the 2 is, so that's why there's 2 rows there. Oh, so nice. So nice. Okay. So yesterday I forgot to put some of these trays in when I did this. So I had a bunch of these trays, but it's easy to see when one's missing. I don't want to mess it up. It's so nice. The storage is so nice. I don't know. I want to do a pink. So I think the 2 is pink and the O. So let's do 2 and O. So 2 is 28. Yeah, nice pink. Not too many of them, so we'll just take that out. Look how nice that is. Oh my gosh. I think fairy dust is my favorite. I definitely like it better than ABs. My daughter came in and she did her first diamond painting with some ABs on it. She loved it and it turned out really good. It was like moon phases. I think she got it from Michael's, and there were small ones and it had all the different moon phases and then the sun. But the way they used the ABs on that was really nice. Maybe I'll show you on Saturday if she hasn't put them on her wall yet. Oh, now I'm thinking I'm doing the wrong one. No, I'm doing the right one. Number 2. Look how pretty they are. So yeah, not gonna do much else this week. Just gotta. I haven't been sleeping either. You know, you worry about your kid, right? He's fine. He's fine. I know he's fine, but I think sometimes his electric light issue is worse than his diabetes in some cases. In the summer, it's really bad. He's really got to up to his electric lights. When he was younger, he almost went in the hospital. I thought it was his diabetes and he was acting all crazy, but thank God he was at camp and he was like 10 or 11 at the time, and they have doctors there all the time, so they knew right away. But anyways, so he's got this electrolyte powder he sticks in or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I could just look at this. So pretty. I'm a little bit slower at it. That's okay. Not a race. Not a race. Oh, so nice. I know I can't say that enough, can I? Come back out. Oops, sorry, I don't know what that noise was. So, you know, I always talk about the weather. That random one there, I took it out because I thought it was wrong, but it's not. It's right. I might change it out though. I know I'm gonna wait till it's all done and see if it sticks out like a sore thumb. Last year at this time we had weather that was above 0, no snow, grass was green, and it was 10. It's March, so it rained a lot, but that's normal. Snowed yesterday really bad. It's been snowing off and on. It's cold. Sorry, my throat. Sorry, I gotta take. Oh my gosh, look at that pink. So had to, you know, usually by now you've put your winter stuff away, and you know, you got your heavier spring stuff out. But no, I had frost on the car when I went to the gym this morning, and had to scrape the car, and snowed a bunch yesterday. It stayed on the ground even. It's just hovering just under 0, so that's why that's happening. It's not rain. I'm really hoping it's almost the end. I think I looked ahead next week, the end of next week. It's more seasonal. It's above 10 and raining, which is normal. So I know my husband's had enough too. Just got to work on the cars, and he's doing it in the cold. He has to have the heater on in the garage, and it's like the winter that never ends. It's been going since November, the middle of November, and it has not stopped, and that's not typical for us. And my city got another award for the worst drivers in Ontario. So I don't know if that's really something to be proud of, but there you go. We have the worst drivers in Ontario, most accidents per population. Oh my gosh, I laugh so hard because it's so true. People are horrible, and the roads here are so bad the way they set them up. So it's not surprising. I found it humorous though. So what should we do now? Should do a little in the middle here, the lighter color. Should we do the 9? It's a little bit darker. Maybe we'll do the 9 and then we'll go up into the... Oh, we're already 21 minutes. So let's only do one other color because got other stuff going on. So let's do 9 and then we'll call it a day. So 9 is 23. Oh, it's actually a nice color. I'm going to take it off too. Look at that. Nice color. So we'll do the 9 and then. And then I'm going to finish this, do some Diamond Art Club and my big castle painting. Watch some not drama movies. Luna is loving it. I think the birds are starting to come out though. He was running around the house like crazy yesterday between the front door and the back door. And my daughter took him outside and he almost had a heart attack and rushed back in. So, you know, typical Luna. Zeus is going out there and staying longer too. Yesterday it was really weird. He went outside and was out there for like a half an hour before he ate his breakfast. So I don't know. I think the rabbits are starting to come out, so he's probably chasing the rabbits, which is fine. He'll chase them away so they won't make babies. Because then if they do, you know, you can't let him out there on his own, and because I'm not gonna let him eat the babies. Same with the bird in the front. I looked this morning when I came home. I didn't see a nest, but I heard the bird. So I got to make sure he doesn't make a nest. Not because I don't want the bird nest. Love to see baby birds, but we have a skunk in the neighborhood, and this bird makes it lower to the ground. And I don't want the skunk we have a cat that comes, an outdoor cat that comes around. So I'm not a big ogre and I just don't want them to die. So go find someplace safer. See, spring's got to be around the corner. Birds are coming out. But my husband said it's getting a little... Last year, this time, my son bought a new motorcycle. And he was riding it. No such luck this year. Oh, am I too far up? So sorry. Let's bring it down a bit. Finish the 9 up here. I am loving it. Definitely makes you feel better. I don't know about you. It definitely makes me feel better. Diamond painting. Getting back to normal. So glad about my arm. I should have gone to the pharmacist in the first place. But, you know, that would make too much sense, right? Just suffer. Crazy. So we'll do these last 2. 3. There's a couple at the bottom, but I'm not going to pull it down. I think this is good. So let me come out. We'll have another look at it. Oh, it does look nice. But doesn't that one stick out? So I'm not going to change it right now. I'm going to leave it because maybe it's supposed to be like that. We'll wait and see. Worst case scenario, I'll pull that out and put a beige one in, but it's looking good. You can kind of see the stars here. Starting to see the bottom of the cake. So I'm pretty happy. So whatever you're doing, happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video.